stocks are lower this morning as we had US PPI come in higher than expected and jobless claims were worse than expected. We're looking at a stock market right now where the Russell is actually above the flat line by 8 basis points, but the Dow is down about 1/3%, the S&P about 0.2%, the Nasdaq just a little bit more than 0.1%. The curve is flat right now, but the belly is a little bit lower. So overall, we've got the 2-year unchanged, but the 5-year yield is down 3, the 10-year yield is down 1, the 30-year is unchanged. 2s10s inversion is still, I got to start using another term because it's not inverted anymore. We're at +2 on the 2s10s yield curve. Gold, silver, and copper are all higher right now. Looking at the ECB, they cut rates today by 25 basis points and indicated they could cut rates more, but they weren't really concerned about growth. So you've got some dollar weakness happening right there with some yen strength being involved in that. Also, the IEA cut crude oil demand growth forecasts. They cut it by a lot for 2024 to 900,000 barrels, down from the previous estimate of 2.1 million barrels. That's the growth of overall global demand, primarily due to significant slowdown in Chinese oil consumption. Despite that, crude oil is higher right now, and that may be because they kept their 2025 growth estimate flat, or it may be because Tropical Storm Francine is hitting the Gulf Coast as we speak. Looking ahead, we have a 30-year bond auction today. Earnings after the close, Adobe and RH Retail are reporting. No earnings of note before tomorrow's open. Data tonight, Japanese industrial production figures. Tomorrow, Chinese new yuan loans, EU industrial production data, and September preliminary University of Michigan consumer sentiment data in the US.